That's my intro, just whoosh. All right, in today's video, I'm gonna talk about Hostfully. As some of you guys may know, I had to switch property management softwares, so I've been using Hostfully now for the last couple months, and I wanted to show you a couple of the highlights that I've been really liking about it. I also use the Hostfully digital guidebooks. I've been using those for a handful of years, but I also learned a handful of tricks on the guidebooks as well that I think is gonna help you guys quite a bit. So I'm gonna touch base on the guidebooks first. So Hostfully guidebooks, they're amazing. Everybody should be using these things, to be honest. I get better reviews, I get less guest questions, which is awesome for me. Less time for me, right? But spend the time and build out these digital guidebooks. You can have your favorite restaurants in there and you can add notes about your favorite restaurants, what you personally like about it, all that good stuff. I put all my hiking stuff in there. Both of my places out here is in the desert, so there's all kinds of animals and whatnot I have to worry about. I can actually put that in my digital guidebook as well, like careful rattlesnakes, my favorite hiking, watch out for the coyotes, all that, whatever you want to put in there, which is pretty cool. So I can add all that in there as well. And the best part, well, not the best part, but one of the best parts is the guidebook on all the things at my house that may be a little tricky to use, like smart TV. I can do a little video on it. My Sonos, I always love Sonos in all my houses, but sometimes guests are like, how do I use the Sonos? But in the digital guidebook, which I'll show you, it gives you the whole breakdown of how to use Sonos, how to connect it to the Wi-Fi, video, all that stuff. So guests don't feel awkward on reaching out to you every few minutes asking all these questions. How do I do this? How do I do that? And it just makes the whole overall experience that much easier. Also, this is really cool. I just found this out. There's activities. So if your guests are coming to Scottsdale and let's say they want to do a four-wheeling trip or a helicopter trip or something over the top like that, in my guidebook, I can set up a thing called Vivitar. It links my account, and every time a guest from my house ends up booking, I get a commission for that. And it's super easy and it makes it really convenient for the guest. So just another way to kind of stand out as a host and offer more and more experiences for your guest. And a couple other highlights about the digital guidebook that I really like, and I get this question all of the time. How are you marketing your direct bookings? How are you marketing, other resources and activities that you offer? One really great way to target your guest for either coupons to stay again or your direct booking website, all that good stuff, you can put this in your digital guidebook. You put your brand on there, there's a button or it clicks straight to your website so they can direct book for next time. They can keep a copy of the digital guidebook. So it's a great subtle way without pushing it down your clients' throats about direct book with me now. You just have all the information there. I even have a section in my house manual part where it's Hildy Homes. And under the Hildy Homes, I'll show you guys, it's all of my listings that I have currently, and they can click on it and it will direct them either to the Airbnb site, direct booking, VRBO, whatever you guys want. So it's another great avenue for marketing. All right, now let's dive into the Hostfully property management software. So I recently switched over, it's been a couple of months now. I had like 2 or 3 properties that I was testing with Hostfully, and it's been an absolutely great success on changing everything over. A couple of the #1 highlights for me is Hostfully works directly with Boostly, my direct booking website. So it makes it very, very easy. Obviously, Hostfully works great with the Hostfully digital guidebooks. So automatically it will sync my guidebooks in my messaging, which is really great. Their customer service has been phenomenal. I've been working with a few of the people, like 3 or 4 of the different people over there. They've all been really, really helpful. I ask all kinds of crazy questions and they come back and try to help me fine tune it. So that's been easy. Another big highlight is the app. I've been playing around with the app. I know it's still in like a beta version. They're still doing a lot of updates, but it has everything I need so far. So that's been great. There has been a few things I wish they would improve on still. I can't seem to figure out how to notice if my guests have been verified or not. Like let's say if they're booking on Airbnb, I have no way of knowing through Hostfully if they're verified or not. So a lot of times I have to go on Airbnb and check. Now I do use Superhog and it syncs extremely well with Hostfully. So that's one way I make sure I verify. but I don't know 100% if they're verified on Airbnb. So hopefully they update that. Also, the guest communications is a little clunky, but I'm getting more and more used to it. It's more about just the formatting for me. I'm not a big fan of the way it's formatting, but I'm still fine tuning it. So bear with me because I'm still learning as I go. But overall, I really like Hostfully. It seems to sync extremely well with all my other programs. So give you an idea, Wheelhouse is my pricing dynamic tool. Right now, currently with Airbnb updating, you can't use Wheelhouse directly with Airbnb. I know that seems crazy. It's kind of a nightmare. I love the guys at Wheelhouse. I'm sure they're gonna figure it out. So right now, I have Hostfully. I put my Wheelhouse connected to Hostfully. I change all my pricing with Wheelhouse. It syncs with Hostfully. Hostfully then will sync it to Airbnb, VRBO, Booking.com, and my direct booking, which is amazing. It all in one click, I can do all of that. That is a massive time saver for me. So that's been really, really helpful. And a couple other highlights I'll have to show you on the screen, but when you get a message and or an inquiry or a booking from a guest, it really helps you break it down which phase it's in, which I really like. It has these little circles. It lets you know, hey, it's an inquiry, it's been verified, now it's going into booking, it's been paid, they checked out. So that part's really, really cool. But I'll jump in on the screen and kind of show you guys some more highlights of Hostfully and let you guys know what else I love. So let's jump in to the computer and I'll just kind of show you a quick highlight of what I've been liking on the PM. So when you first go to Hostfully, you log in, of course, and then this is what's really cool that I like right here. It's right in here, you'll see all my bookings or inquiries and bookings that are coming in, and then these are the little steps of what things are in the process of Hostfully, which is really helpful because I can see that this is a review, we're looking at it. The little red one is unavailable. That means the booking didn't work out or whatnot. And then like this one, they're still staying in my casita right now. So they're saying still stays. I can go over here really quickly and see the dates when they check out. It's amazing. So that part's been really great. It's super nice to see it. Let me just show you the calendar real quick because I do like the new update on the calendar. Yeah, so these are the properties that I have on right now. One thing I just learned with Hostfully, they helped me do this part too. This is what's really cool. So my cardinal, if you click on my cardinal, so on the cardinal, you can see, if some of you guys may know, but on the cardinal for me, Hostfully really helped me set this up. So it's basically 3 listings into one, meaning I have a casita, I have a main house, and then I have a casita and a main house you can rent. So they set it up as a parent company, and they did this all through Hostfully. It was so much easier. And then that automatically will sync my calendar. So if I get one booking at the casita, somebody can't book the main house in the casita. Make sense? So it's super cool. Now it's all in one. It helps clean up my calendar. You can see that the casita in yellow is booked out all the way until January. So now the only option really is booking out the main house of the Cardinal, which is really cool. It's fully spaced out right here. So shout out to Hostfully for helping me build that part of it out. It was really cool. And then real quick, I just want to kind of show you some of the integrations. These are all the integrations that you guys could set up. Hostfully Guidebooks, PayPal, Stripe for direct bookings, Price Labs, Wheelhouse, Beyond Pricing, all these other ones, I have no idea who they are. There's so much. Breezeway I use for my cleaners, so it automatically will sync every time I get a booking change, an inquiry, not an inquiry because my cleaners don't want to do that, but all the bookings and whatnot, pretty awesome. Turnover B&B, my QuickBooks, if I wanted to sync my QuickBooks and my reporting. So this is like taking your property management business to a whole other level. As you guys know, I use Superhog, so I can sync Superhog with my guests. It automatically goes in the message, hey, you gotta fill out your Superhog before you could be verified and before this booking is confirmed. So they just make everything really easy. I really love this feature on Noise Aware. So now Noise Aware syncs. If my guests are being loud, the noise will sync off. They can automatically reach out to my guests, text them. And of course, big shout out to Boostly, because Boostly's partnership with Hostfully is phenomenal and makes it really easy to customize. So I just wanted to show you guys a couple of the ones. This is the next one I'm actually gonna work on. This is really, really cool. MailChimp, I can start building out my email list through Hostfully. So all those emails can gather into Hostfully and I can start getting them into MailChimp. That's just another task I gotta figure out. There's a whole bunch of other ones. There's Minute on here, another noise monitoring system, great program. Key data, like it's just endless. Okay, so now when we're under my properties, so some of my properties I still manage and fully manage from every step of the way. And like I said, some of my properties I work with a different company as well. But this is what I'm talking about. You can click on the Beverly home and now I build my entire listing on Hostfully and it will sync with VRBO right now, Booking.com right now, and Boostly. So I just go in here, I type in the property type. Is it an entire home? Is it apartment? That's weird. So let me change it. Oh yeah, entire home, Booking.com name. The name of my actual listing is called the Beverly. I can put that in here. A little thumbnail, your base price. This is where you can add your taxes, all your tax rates. Right now on Airbnb, I have a maximum night of 29 days because I try to push them to my direct booking. But this is where you just put all your information in here and then it will sync with all the other platforms. This is where you do your description. I don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole or this video will be forever, but this is where you type in all your description of your listing and this will automatically sync with whatever OTA you have set up. But everything's on here, your amenities. This is where you go in here and click off every single amenity on Airbnb. You can see the little symbol for Airbnb or VRBO because there's different ones. And you just go on here and click it and it's automatically sync. All your photos, you can start adding in your descriptions, pricing, depending, your fees, check-in instructions for your guest, all your triggers. I mean, it's just endless. Yep. So that's just a real quick demo of Hostfully diving into some of my favorite topics and what I like. So if you guys are in the process of trying to figure out what property management software you need or guidebooks and you enjoyed this video and you enjoyed the information that I shared with you, you can do me a real big solid is I am an ambassador for Hostfully. The link will be below. Click that link, sign up, get a demo, get on a call. Let me know what you guys think about it. What do you like about it? What do you don't like? Did it change it? Are you getting a bunch of better reviews? Are you getting more bookings? Do you have more time on your hands? I'd love to hear that. But stay tuned. Next week, a lot more videos coming. Smash that like button and I don't know. See you next time. Tuesday or Thursday.